In a world of endless political headlines, one statement from former President Donald Trump has triggered a migration few saw coming. His offhand praise for Filipinos didn't just make news, it inspired thousands of Americans to pack up and move to the Philippines. What could he have possibly said to spark such a dramatic shift? For weeks, speculation swirled. Was it a gaffe, a policy, or something more? All that was clear. His words struck a powerful chord, awakening a desire for change and escape. Suddenly, Americans were looking at the Philippines not as a distant vacation spot, but as a place for a new beginning. This isn't just about politics, it's about people searching for a better life. The story exploded from whispers on social media to mainstream headlines. Travel agencies and immigration consultants confirm Americans are moving, not just visiting. The Philippines, once seen through a narrow lens, is now a beacon for those seeking a fresh start. Trump's comment became a catalyst, giving people permission to imagine a different future. For many, the answer to "what if there's a better life on the other side of the world" is now a resounding yes. The Philippines has long been a hidden gem for world travelers, but now it's captivating the American imagination. Picture over 7,000 islands, each with its own unique beauty, from Boracay's powdery sands to El Nido's dramatic lagoons. The country's allure goes beyond scenery. It's a vibrant tapestry of indigenous roots, Spanish history, and American influence. You see it in the architecture, hear it in the music, and taste it in the food. Dishes like adobo and lechon tell the nation's story. History here isn't just in museums. It's alive in the streets and stories of resilience and revolution. But what truly sets the Philippines apart is its people, renowned for warmth, hospitality, and optimism. The concept of kapwa, or shared community, means visitors are welcomed as guests, not outsiders. This spirit transforms travel into a homecoming. The combination of breathtaking nature, rich culture, and open-hearted community has made the Philippines a paradise for those who seek it. Now, more Americans are discovering it's a paradise they can call home. The Philippines is no longer just a postcard escape. It's a real-life opportunity. And for many, it's the answer to a longing for connection and adventure. The shift is real. The Philippines is fast becoming a top relocation spot for Americans. Immigration lawyers and real estate agents report a surge in Americans seeking long-term residency, not just vacations. What's driving this? For many, it's the promise of a better quality of life at a fraction of the cost. Retirees find their pensions stretch further, while digital nomads and young families are drawn by adventure and community. The dream of work-life balance is tangible here, with improving internet and a lower cost of living. Online expat communities are buzzing, sharing tips and stories that make the move less daunting. Americans are buying homes, starting businesses, and enrolling their kids in local schools. The movement is fueled by word of mouth and social media, painting a vivid picture of life in paradise. This new wave is younger, more diverse, and eager to immerse in Filipino culture. The Philippines isn't just an escape, it's a place to thrive. For many, it's the start of a new American dream. After weeks of speculation, Trump's actual words finally surfaced. Not from a speech, but a rally. He said, "You know, the Filipinos, they are some of the best people, tremendous people, hard workers, great workers. They are a great, great asset to our country. And I know they are even greater in their own country." In a climate of harsh rhetoric, this was pure praise. The reaction was immediate. Filipino Americans felt pride, sharing the clip across social media. For many, it was a rare moment of recognition and validation. The statement resonated beyond politics. It was about appreciation, not division. Non-Filipino Americans took notice too. If a country produces such people, what must that place be like? Trump's words became an unexpected endorsement of the Philippines itself. Online searches for Filipino culture, travel, and immigration spiked. The comment, meant for a domestic audience, became a viral invitation to discover the Philippines. It was the most effective tourism and immigration campaign the country could have hoped for. Sometimes a few words can change lives, and in this case, they did. To understand the Philippines, start with its geography. Over 7,600 islands, each with its own flavor. From the rice terraces of the north to the coral reefs of the Visayas and the cultural blend of Mindanao, diversity is the country's strength. This variety is unified by a culture that's resilient and adaptable, shaped by Spanish and American influences but rooted in indigenous spirit. Family, respect for elders, and bayanihan, the communal spirit, define daily life. The Filipino spirit is legendary for optimism and resilience, weathering colonization, war, and natural disasters with a smile. Here, a traffic jam can turn into a karaoke party, and communities rebuild together after storms. The blend of tradition and modernity is everywhere. Skyscrapers rise beside rural villages, and old meets new at every turn. This duality is part of the country's charm, modern convenience alongside soul-soothing simplicity. The Philippines offers both excitement and comfort, making it uniquely welcoming. For newcomers, it's a place where you can have it all. And that's a rare promise in today's world. The US and the Philippines share a century of intertwined history. After the Spanish-American War, the US introduced public education, democracy, and English, legacies that still shape the Philippines. World War II forged a brotherhood as Filipino and American soldiers fought side by side. This shared sacrifice built a foundation of trust and respect. Even after independence, the alliance endured, through defense treaties, military bases, and ongoing cooperation. American pop culture is everywhere in the Philippines, while Filipino culture enriches the US. For Americans moving to the Philippines, the country feels familiar, English is widely spoken, and democratic values run deep. The transition is smoother than most expect. It's less like moving to a foreign land and more like visiting a distant cousin. That's the power of a shared story. Filipinos have shaped America for over a century, especially in healthcare and the military. Filipino nurses and doctors are the backbone of US hospitals, known for skill and compassion. Tens of thousands have served in the US Armed Forces, earning respect and citizenship. Their contributions extend to every field: education, engineering, business, and the arts. Filipino values like pakikisama, getting along, and utang na loob, debt of gratitude, strengthen communities. Trump's praise tapped into this legacy, recognizing a century of hard work and achievement. For Americans, it reframed the Philippines as a nation of admired values and people. The idea of moving there became more appealing, living among a community already respected at home. It's not just about admiration, it's about joining a culture of resilience and service. That's a powerful draw for anyone seeking a new start. The Philippines isn't just beautiful, it's practical. The cost of living is dramatically lower. Your dollar stretches further, making comfort and adventure affordable. Healthcare is high quality and affordable, with many US-trained doctors. For retirees and families, this means security and peace of mind. But it's not just about money. The sense of community is real. Filipino culture emphasizes family and connection. Expats are quickly welcomed and supported. Whether through local groups or natural friendliness, building a social life is easy. The country is a land of opportunity for entrepreneurs, creatives, and anyone seeking a simpler, more meaningful life. The Philippines isn't just a place to retire, it's a place to reinvent yourself. Here you can slow down, reconnect, and start a new chapter. It's a canvas for adventure and well-being. Meet the new Americans in the Philippines, each with a story of transformation. John, a retired teacher from Ohio, traded penny pinching for a beachfront life in La Union. Here, I live like a king. My neighbors treat me like family. I haven't felt this alive in 30 years. Maria, a graphic designer from California, escaped LA burnout for Manila's modern comforts. I work less, earn the same, and have a real social life. This country gave me my life back. The Thompson family left Texas for Dumaguete, seeking a global perspective for their kids. They're learning a new language, growing up with kindness and community. It's the best decision we ever made. These stories echo across the islands, Americans finding fulfillment, adventure, and belonging. The common thread? A search for a better life, answered in the Philippines' warm embrace. Stunning landscapes, rich culture, and affordable living are just the beginning. The kindness of the Filipino people makes all the difference. As more Americans share their journeys, the movement grows. If you're feeling exhausted or longing for change, maybe it's time to look beyond the map. The world is full of possibilities. For many, the Philippines is more than a destination. It's a new beginning. Could it be yours? The adventure is waiting.